Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a weekly reading for the week of August 26th to September the 1st. So the cards, Leo, for you this week, we have an Oracle card, Boundaries, which we'll read out at the end. We have energies leaving, completing or transitioning, Ten of Pentacles clarified with the Three of Pentacles. As focus energies, Page of Cups, the Hanged Man. Coming towards the end of the week, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so look, I think obviously there is an ending here. Maybe something that has been trying to end for a little while, but I have the feeling that we've sort of been holding it off or still kind of participating in it in some way. So we'll see how that unfolds here, Leo. But, in your recent past here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, we have some kind of sense of maybe rebuilding in your home life. Maybe something's shifted in your whole home life. Maybe somebody's moved in or left your home, that kind of thing. Because, the Ten of Pentacles really is about that full abundance in the home realm. And Three of Pentacles is kind of about, collaborating, working together, teamwork, that sort of thing. So maybe you've needed to have more of a sense of working together in your home life. Maybe some of you are like working together to change the nature of your home life or rebuild it. Some of you may have recently moved and you're kind of, re-establishing your sense of home. Yeah, maybe you're re-establishing your sense of home. That's what I'm getting there. I feel like there has been some change there. Maybe some of you, it could even have been a change of relationship status in the home, but you're living together and you're really trying to establish your roles and re-establish your boundaries and what home really now means for you. So yeah, that's what I see in your recent past there. Let's just sort of see how that unfolds a bit more. So focus energies, we have the Page of Cups, but that came out together with the Moon and the Hanged Man. Yeah, so it kind of looks to me like there has been some sense of kind of confusion or some kind of illusion, something that you might be sort of playing along with that you really sort of need to see clearly for what it is, and it could be relating to this ending here. So, the Moon can talk about those things that are confusing, that might have a sort of an illusionary nature, things that you might not be kind of seeing clearly, things that kind of happen in the shadowy depths that are not sort of fully illuminated, that are maybe holding you back from being enlightened, from being awakened to the true nature of a situation. The Moon can also talk about being at a crossroads in your life. This crossroads could be about the ending that's about to take place. Some of you might feel like you're a little bit in limbo, a little bit in no man's land, a little bit, knowing that you need to sort of rebuild and find greater solidity and stability in your life, but you're not really sure what to do because you're not sure what direction to move in. Some of you, know that it's time to manifest new beginnings, but there is some confusion because you're sort of in that place, that you're in that in-between place. That's what I'm getting from that there. So, the Hanged Man is all about potentially needing to shift your viewpoint in order to enlighten yourself as to which way to move forward. The Hanged Man can also talk about, they talk about dying the death of the Hanged Man in order to get that knowledge and reach that awakening. So some of you might be, trying to release something, definitely trying to end something, and might be going through, that stage of, so the dying the death of the Hanged Man talks about the traditional grief cycle. So I think it's, denial, bartering, depression, sadness, anger, until you reach a place of acceptance. So I think here, this week, we're really reaching a place of accepting that maybe something is coming to an end. We have two tens here. This Ten of Pentacles can be seen as like an abundance card in the home realm, but in this particular reading with the Ten of Swords and Ten of Pentacles, I feel like something is coming to an end in your home realm. Some of you might have been going through a breakup where it has affected your home realm. Some of you might be, selling a home that you've built a lot of memories in. It's that kind of thing, and it's, it gives you that sense of feeling confused, feeling like you don't want to sort of see it clearly, don't want to let it go, still living in that illusion of it. But, we really need to, really concentrate on rebuilding a different future. And the key to doing that is to really, shift your perspective, shift your viewpoint, And through doing that, that's when you'll have that kind of enlightened moment as to which way to move forward under the Hanged Man energy. Because the Hanged Man is, hangs from the tree of knowledge, waiting for that that information in order to be able to know which way to move forward. We've got the Page of Cups here, which also I think is a messenger or a message of, just not sweating the small stuff too much this week, Leo, for remaining lighthearted, remaining your jovial self wherever you can. The Page of Cups can also be an unexpected messenger. It might be an unexpected messenger that comes in to, actually with this knowledge, with this information, with that little seed of truth that's going to allow you to, that's the seed of knowledge that you need to kind of have the awakening as to what to do. It might be the information that allows you to reveal the truth, that shines light on anything that's been remaining in the shadows, so that then you know what the right way to move forward is. It could actually be a water sign, younger person, so Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, that kind of comes in to kind of shake things up. But also just a message to, look out for the unexpected things, look on the bright side, know that it's not all, dark and dismal, that there are, silver linings and brightness to be found in every situation. Towards the end of the week, we've got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So for me, I feel like this is the resistance to allowing this situation to complete. Ten of Swords talks about deep hurts. It is an ending of a situation that's potentially caused you pain. It's been quite stressful for you, could have even resulted in proper burnout, whether it could be a job coming to an end, it could be a relationship coming to an end. Either way, it's some way linked to your, worldly, physical realm, so, and quite potentially in your home realm. For me, the Two of Pentacles is, juggling it and fighting it, and not quite knowing when to kind of allow it to come to completion. But it's through staying in that kind of no man's land, through staying in that state of limbo, that's what makes you feel, ungrounded, and that you don't have 2 feet on the ground. And both of these images here, we see this undercurrent of turbulent emotions. So we really want to gain a bit of viewpoint here so that we can actually see the bigger picture, understand why the situation needs to complete, and allow that to happen. And that's going to bring you much more into a state of balance, and so these emotional undercurrents can actually even out. So Leo, it's not easy. It looks like there is some kind of ending on the horizon here, needing to take a bigger viewpoint here. That is the key to coming back into balance, to allowing this thing to complete, to get your stable balance back, and then we can really start building a better future for yourself. So let's read out your card here, Boundaries, your Oracle card. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You're being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you're left feeling depleted, resentful, and taken advantage of. Look, so there's something, for some of you, there might be a situation that that you keep on agreeing to, that is really making you feel out of balance and draining your energy. Maybe that's the thing that you really need to say no to and allow it to complete. So no more agreeing to things when you really don't want to, because that's what makes you feel out of balance. So it's about establishing clear boundaries, saying no when you mean no, and if that means something's going to come to an end, if somebody's going to get upset because of that, well, so be it, because you're waking up to the truth this week. Maybe you're waking up to the fact that in some way there's a sense of manipulation if you're always having to play someone else's game, to always say yes when you really want to say no, and maybe the other party's not accepting that. So Leo, good luck with it this week. I hope it is a good week despite the challenges that you might meet along the way. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so won't resonate with every Leo out there, and I'll see you back here for another reading next week.